What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Playing on an SMP like it is 2012. This is episode number 13. I have a whole bunch of exciting stuff planned for you in this episode, and I hope you guys do enjoy it. Also, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel. Yes, you as well. Mr. Sir, are you subscribed to the channel? Huh? Yeah, okay, I didn't think so. So don't be like this guy, guys. Make sure you do subscribe to my channel if you're new around here. And if you do enjoy the video as well, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a like. But anyway, guys, enough of the introduction. Let's get on with the rest of the video. This is a closed off area, so please tell me who let you in. Where do these zombies keep coming from? This guy's covered in gold. There's another one. There's another one. Boy. So let's just go down to our pumpkin area. I've made a little elevator here to get us down nice and quickly. And I want to get started by bone mealing and harvesting a bunch of glowlichen. I don't know how to pronounce that. But I think if we can get maybe 5 stacks or so, which is more than enough for this project, that would be good. So all we need to do is bone meal it, which will allow it to spread. And then we'll harvest it all using the shears. We have over 3 stacks of lichen. So the next thing we'll tackle is the hanging roots. And I guess the best way to do this will be outside in our dirt area. But yeah, I read online that you need rooted dirt in order for hanging roots to grow. So I was under the impression that, you know, hanging roots would just like naturally grow over time. And that hasn't happened at all. So I guess what I looked up was incorrect, or maybe I've just done something incorrect. Maybe it's like a biome thing. Maybe I have to be in like an azalea forest or a lush cave or something, or a lush biome for it to grow naturally. But yeah, this has been out here for like a week now and it hasn't had a single hanging root grow. But then I realized you can just bone meal this and it'll spread. So if we just click on the dirt blocks that are next to these roots, these will grow. Yo. Yay. So we've farmed up some roots and hopefully that is a good enough amount. We also just did a trade there as well. Or not even a trade. He just gave us 3 rockets. So now we have 9 stacks of rockets, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I think we'll pair the rockets with the elytra and finally do some end city hunting. So I've added this to the to-do list. But yeah, I want to do some end city raids and try and get a elytra pair of my own. And look, these sniffers have just grown into adult forms. I was trying to figure out why they weren't picking up any of the like torch flowers or anything like that, and then I realized, oh, it's because they're babies. But even the baby sizes is astronomically huge. So now these are fully grown, which means we should hopefully get some torch flower seeds, which we did. We've got one. The other thing I read online was that seeds can't be found in the exact same spot twice. I'm not sure if that is for each sniffer individually or for sniffers as a whole. But like, for example, if a sniffer finds a torch flower here, does that mean that this is impossible to ever find another torch flower again? Or is it just for that one in particular sniffer? I'm not too sure. But I assume if it's just for the one individual sniffer, then we'll just have to get into a case of breeding them. And then if there's no action sort of happening, we'll move them out, kill them, pawn them off, do whatever we need to do. so that we always have like a fresh batch of snippers in here. But one of them before just sat down. I wonder if that means he was snipping. He was. So we got some torch flower seeds. So I've got 2 torch flower seeds, and I believe this is what's used for breeding, right? Look at these boys. Look at these boys. They want some love. Give me the screenshot. I'm trying to get a screenshot. Alright, anyway. Bing. Bong. And now, these guys should breed. And I wonder, are they gonna, like, drop an egg? Or, no, we got a little one. No, that's the big one. What just happened? Oh! We got a new egg. So that's how it works. They breed, and then they drop an egg. And so now, we've got another egg. Pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool, pretty cool. So the next thing I want to do is grow some glowberries. I wonder if I can just sort of hang it up here. So look, I can just do it like this. There's a sniffer on the loose. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't tell me they use the egg to get out. No, you're kidding. You're kidding, you're kidding, you're kidding. You're kidding. What, they use that to get out? Ah, okay. How do I get him in? Can I use a lead or something? Hey, mate. He's not going to be able to... Come on, mate. Okay, so apparently snippers are 2.5 blocks wide, which means we can't put any of the eggs here because they'll use them to get out. Quick interruption from me just to give you guys an update on how the server and channel is doing. So maximum players is still at 15. Total unique players who have joined is 150. So that's nice to have a whole round number there. Our total Discord members is sitting at 79, with 24 of those having their accounts linked. And finally, our total subscriber count is 2,167. So the 2 subscribers we lost in the last episode are back again. So thanks guys for re-clicking that subscribe button. I've been doing a lot of episodes recently, and I have quite a backlog of content that I want to push out to you guys. And I found that doing these regular updates has been quite a little bit difficult to fit in, just because I have to, you know, record and then edit the videos, and then I just leave it on my computer until the day before I want to upload it so that the update is pretty much up to date. So I've got episode 13. This is the one you're watching. I've also got episode 14. That's done as well. So I've got this backlog of episodes on my computer, and I'd rather have them uploaded to YouTube and ready to go for you guys. So I think I might start doing these updates a little bit differently. And what I'm going to be doing instead is doing these on-screen updates every 5 episodes. So episode 15 will have one, episode 20 will have one, episode 25 will happen. And that way you guys will be able to see a more significant increase in these numbers. But I'll also be pinning comments with up-to-date updates for you guys as well, just in case you guys are curious to see how the server is progressing. But sorry for taking up so much of your time. I'll let you guys get back to the video. Peace. There's like a whole bunch of things I wanted to do, but I've lost my train of thought. Okay, so yeah, I wanted to do some harvesting of warped wood, which means we need some bone meal, which is fine because I got plenty. So we'll go down to our section over here. I don't have any of the blue mushrooms on me, but that's fine because we can get them from over here nice and easily. And I should probably also grab another axe, because we don't want to use our good axe. We want to use a bunch of bad axes. So do I have any axes lying around in this chest? Probably not. Hopefully not, because I don't want to be carrying around bad axes. So let's grab 2 axes, maybe 3. Okay, so I think that's enough tree breaking for now. Got a whole mess over there, which we can let despawn. I'm really not interested in the warp blocks. What I'm interested is the warped wood and the shroom lights. And we've managed to collect ourselves quite a bit of warp stem and over a stack of shroom lights. Honestly, I thought I'd get a lot more shroom lights. I feel like I feel like I did over 64 trees, so to only get 64 or a stack, that does feel really cheap. But look, if we only use like 3 per section, then I think 64 will probably be enough, but it's just the center area that I'm not too sure about. But anyways, I'll just dump all that stuff in the chest. I'll also dump this stuff in the chest, because why not? And I guess I'll just dump that in the chest, because why not? All this additional stuff, I'm just going to pop here to despawn, because I don't really care about it. But yeah, I think now we're in a pretty good place. We've got enough resources where we can begin building out this area. Okay, so I've done the foundation for one of the corners, and obviously this whole area is looking quite flat, so we are going to have to do a little bit of texturing, maybe more than just placing all these decorative blocks, but maybe placing more warts and planks just to give it a bit of layers and texture and stuff. But we can't go any higher because then it'll hit this area. But yeah, look, that's the foundation. So we do need to, I guess, duplicate this on all 4 sides and then work on bringing it all together. So this is obviously a project that's going to take a little bit of time. So I'll just put my blocks away for now and do something else, something a little bit more engaging. And I suppose what I would like to do next is get my hands on a few mending books, so we can put a mending book on the elytra. I think that's what I would like to do. Now, I'm sure I could get some mending books off of these players, but I guess I'll just teleport to the trading hall first, because I remember this guy sells mending. So he sells mending for 10 emeralds. I don't know why I did that. I guess I need bookshelves first, or books. So we'll do that. There we go. So we got a mending book like that. And what else can we put on the elytra? Maybe like an Unbreaking 3 book? I have 2 Unbreaking 3 books. Let's see if Kyle will give it to us. Thank you, Kyle. That is what I wanted. So we'll chuck that on our elytra. Unbreaking 3. Mending. Bang. The next thing I want to do is mess around with one of the custom crafting recipes on the server. And this is something that hopefully nobody else knows about yet on the server. I've been waiting to do it myself before revealing that it is a feature. But we have the ability to merge a chest plate with an elytra. And doing this should work. There we go. So we have an elytra with a netherite chest plate, and it actually keeps the individual enchants on each of the 2 items. What's he gonna do? Ah. Do you reckon he noticed? I don't think he noticed. That's too quick of passing it back. Check carefully. He's not noticing. Ah. Ah. He already knew that you could do it. But yeah, I'd like to do some end farming, I guess. So what better time than now to take a visit into the end? And we can actually teleport to the end by using /warp end. And although it says I've made the advancement, I secretly haven't. I have been here to do some testing and that. But I've put this little spawn protection area in place at warp end. So this is a custom protection stone that's been placed by me. And so this area is free from building and PvPing and all that good stuff. And then for the rest of the end island, I have put another protection stone down, which encompasses basically the entire area. So it's like a 128 by 128 block area. And players can still build on it, so that's not an issue. You can respawn the dragon, you can do whatever you want, but it'll basically prevent any other players from placing their own protection stone down on this island and claiming this area for themselves. Because when I got here last time, there was a protection stone over here, which means nobody was able to access the portal to get back home. So I removed that protection stone, I placed some of my own, and now anybody can visit the end and do whatever they like in the end as well. And once you escape the end islands and go off into the wilderness, if you want to do, say, an end farm 1,000 blocks that way, you can place a protection stone down there. That's not going to be an issue. So yeah, I thought we'd do some end city hunting, and I guess the best thing to do will be to use one of the portals that are up there. Maybe I'll use that one over there, just because it's got water around it. Oh, remote end gateway. So, time to put my elytra and fire rockets to the ultimate test. And I suppose I want to go somewhere away from spawn, so maybe off in this direction. Let's see how many end cities it takes until we find one that has not yet been looted. I feel like end cities spawn quite regularly. I don't feel like they're as rare as some people consider them to be. But I am hoping that we find one before we run out of the stack of rockets we have in our inventory right now. Like, I think we should get there in under 64 rockets. And obviously we've already moved like a couple thousand blocks, which means if we're done with this, we can go back to the nether and continue searching to see if we can find a bastion. If we use the elytra wings, which we've now unlocked, which I'm happy to use for that, we should be able to find a bastion in no time that has been unexplored. Random blocks over there, which means somebody's been here. Someone was going that way. I might just head off in this direction instead. Okay, we've been going at this now for thousands of blocks, and we still haven't found an end city. That's the third one of those I've seen. This is actually a lot more difficult than I expected it to be. Imagine if we were doing this legitimately, like, without the wings. I remember when I was doing Unite SMP, and it was my first time ever trying to find a pair of elytra wings legitimately, and doing the whole platforming on one block, thousands of blocks, until I found end islands and end cities. It literally took me, like, I think 3 hours or something until I found my first end city, and I think I died as well a few times trying to do it. But then I remember once I got the elytra wings, it was great. It was great to be able to fly and find more end cities quicker and quicker. But I remember the first moment I got the elytra, I went out to try and find another end city, and I just sort of whooshed off into the void. But the chunks weren't loading as fast as I was flying, and I was probably flying about this fast as well. But I just sort of got lost in the void. I lost control of my Y dimension, and I somehow got into the Y level 0. It was completely pitch black. There were no NCDs at all, and then eventually I just died. And I remember it was so heartbreaking, so unfair, I felt. And ever since then, I just haven't... I don't know. Ever since then, my life has never been the same. But yeah, so that's my experience doing end city stuff, using the blocks. It's really painful, and I think that's one of the reasons why I choose to play, or one of the reasons that reinforces my preference in sort of doing you know, let's plays and server series and all that stuff with plugins, so that I have things like essentials, or so I have like homes and warps and, you know, /back, for example. Not that that exists on this server, but, you know, right now I'm 12,000 blocks out, and the only way I could get back legitimately is if I used an end gate. But I would not be able to come back to this specific location from the overworld without, you know, flying thousands and thousands of blocks, or if I had some other mode of transport. Like, to get from here to the main island would take a really long time, to be frank. And so if I built something out over in here, it would just take forever for me to return. So with essentials, I can just set a home here, and I can just teleport to my base and then teleport back here. It's really simple. Look, we found something. Doesn't look like there's an end ship on it though. But, you know, it's a start, so we'll take it. Grab that. It doesn't look like we have double shulker shells either, but that's okay. But yeah, so like right now we're 12,000 blocks away from the center, which means, you know, what I can do is I can just like set a home, and then I can return here whenever I want and continue adventuring. I don't have to traverse another 12,000 blocks the next time I want to do this. Like, my progress is saved. I'm worried that this might kill me. Yeah, it's always that last block that you hit your head on. It's so annoying. Okay, that's good actually. Yeah, there. That's like rigged. But yeah, like I was saying, like if I do eventually get bored, or if I run out of luck, I can just set a home here and then return to here whenever I want and just continue traversing off in the distance, and I don't have to recover the same 13,000 blocks, which I've already done. So that's one of the benefits of playing on a server using plugins, and that's why I typically tend to, you know, do series on servers rather than in survival, because, you know, using homes is just so valuable. It's so powerful. All right, so I think I'm going to take a break here. We've, yeah, done about 20,000 by 10,000 blocks in the negative direction, and we've only found that one little tower and managed to get 4 shulker shells. So, bit of a disappointing outcome, but we'll set a home here so that we can return to it at a future date. So I'll delete home dark, set home end. And so now we can return here whenever we want. The way to remove the elytra from the nether chestplate is actually just to drop it on top of the grindstone, and there we go. That's how we get it. So it's not putting it through, it's just dropping it. So I'm glad I did it that way. But yeah, I find that having the elytra wings and just running around is quite annoying. So I think when I'm not intending on using the elytra, I'm just not going to have it equipped. I'll just have the chest plate like this. But I actually do want to have it equipped right now because I want to go back into the nether to see if we can find a bastion, because the offer for trade is still on the table. And now that I have these wings, hopefully I have a better chance of finding a bastion. So why not teleport back to where we got up to last time and see if we can do any better. So yeah, this is the home that we left, and we want to go off in this direction. And we need to just be a lot more careful that we don't accidentally fly into a wall or something. Is that a bastion right there? Tell me this is a bastion right here. Is it a bastion, or is it just like an odd-shaped box? This is a bastion. I can't believe there's a bastion right here. Loot a chest in a bastion remnant. It wasn't even far away. Can you believe it? Okay, so let's see if we can take on this. How do we get inside? Here's an entrance. I want to block off any sort of chance that I could get killed in this area. Crying obsidian, gilded, that. This is all things that I actually like, so I'll take that. There we go, let's have a look through here. Let's keep going down. Keep going down. Can we go down here? Oh, we don't want to touch him, but we'll take on his friend. Oh, damn it! I actually triggered it. I didn't want to trigger that. Oh. Oh god. This is quite scary, actually. Hello, Piggy. Have you forgotten about me? I think you might have forgotten about me. Okay, good. Alright, let's just kill Big Pig. I don't know why he can't reach me. Alright. There's another one. Oh! He can come for me. Oh! Oh, now your friend over here's gonna attack me, isn't he? Dude! See, this elytra is driving me crazy. Okay. What? Jeez, was that like a fire aspect sword? Right. Okay. So this is what we wanted. Now, hopefully he can't get me. Are you dying? Guess not. Alright. Oh. Flawless. Dude. Good done. We can take this. We can take this. I'm not scared. I don't know if I need to, like, light this up or not. But we can. We'll use our bow and arrow on these guys. They're one shot. Oh! Oh! That scared me. Hey. Oh. Oh, this is actually quite scary. Alright. Alright. Just want to make sure I don't accidentally fall in lava like a noob. Golden apple, cool. Alright. You're done. Are you dead? Please be dead. Thank you, thank you. What's over here? Oh! That's some good loot. Alright. So let's have a look. An upgrade. Oh! You don't want to hurt me, do you? Grab some arrows. Cool. That's been looted. I'll just break it so I don't get tempted by it. You heard your son was dying. We come to avenge him. Okay. We're getting through it. Each of the levels. We're doing good, we're doing good. Alright, has this been looted? Glowstone. Cool, break that. So apparently the magma cube spawner is always in the treasure room of a bastion. But I haven't seen the treasure room in this bastion. Does every bastion have a treasure room? Not sure. I feel like it would be here in the center, right? But there's no treasure room here. Have I been scammed? I think that this bastion just doesn't have a treasure room, which is a bit of a disappointment, but we do have all this awesome loot. So what I'll do is I'll upgrade my home B, drop off all these items back at my base, and then we'll just continue exploring. There you go, through here. Anything through here? Oh, just fire. Oh. This looks a lot more promising. This is huge. This has to have a magma cube spawner. Look at this room. This room is enormous. Wow. Okay. We have to be like ninjas. Okay. That's gotta be the treasure room down there. How do we get there? How do we get there? Through here? I know I can just jump down there, but I want to make sure that, like, I don't get caught out by mobs. Like that. Where did that guy even come from? We need to do this with precision. Because these guys can see me even when I can't see them. Hello? You're done. Okay. Let's go. Nobody sneak up on me. Okay. This isn't it? I thought this would have been it. What is this peculiar looking room for then? Yeah, so according to guides, that box there should have the treasure room at the bottom. And it doesn't. So, has somebody looted it? Or have I just got, like, really unlucky? Like, there's just nothing there. Oh god, that scared me. Like, I just think it's been looted. I guess we'll just keep on going until we find another Bastion. But yeah, that is, like, the third Bastion we have found now. 2 today, 1 in the last episode. And still no luck. But at least we're learning things about how Bastions work, which is good. Oh, here we go. Third time is the charm. Okay, so now we know sort of what we're looking for. Let's see if this is the Bastion that we deserve. So I want to see what it looks like from the outside. So we don't waste our time going into the wrong room. I want to kill this guy. Doing my head in. Oh. Hello? Okay. This room looks quite scary. There's a lot of guys there. Hey, boys. Oh, crap. Boys, boys, boys. What do you know? You can't take me on. Too powerful. Run. Okay. I need to get a vantage point of what this looks like. Whoa, that is a lot of gold just casually sitting right here. Mine. That is a lot of gold. Again, I need a vantage point. What does this actually look like? I don't know. I don't know, like, where the room is. I just don't understand this layout. Okay, so we got a box there. And then there's, like, a box there. This is, like, just a gate or something. This isn't, like... There's no rooms here, I don't think. I think it's just another pretty black box. But there's no treasure room. It doesn't look right to me. Tell me in the comments below, like, am I just being a big noob and making, like, the dumbest mistakes, or am I doing the right thing? I just feel like I'm wasting my time trying to explore those areas when they're not the right shape compared to what I'm seeing online. Okay, look at this bad boy. We got another box. What? One of these boxes has to be right. I don't know which box it is. But let's get back on top of here. There we go. And let's give it a sus. So I can't believe this, but I wasn't even recording the last 20 minutes. I literally died in the Bastion. I fell in lava and I died. And I lost all my stuff. And then the netherite stuff doesn't melt in lava, which is good. But it got put on a piglin. So I chucked on some iron armor and got a sword and managed to get my armor back. I lost the elytra that was attached to it because that burned in lava. And I obviously lost all of my tools as well. So I am, like, pretty heartbroken, to be honest. I'm pretty devastated. What I'm gonna do, I guess, is go back in and show absolutely no mercy at all. So I've got the home set here. I think that's the what we were looking for this entire time. It's like, I don't even care about this gold. All I wanted is that. This is all I want. I can't believe I died. I'm so devastated. All this, just to get this. Okay. Well, we got the magma cube spawner, but at what cost? I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. We've lost it all. So, on that note, I think we're gonna have to call it an episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed my adventuring for today. I have a lot of work to do now. A lot of work to do. I'm lost for words, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I don't know. If you did, leave a like. If you want to play on the server for yourself, then check out the description. Find out how. As always, I hope you guys do have a good rest of your days, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye-bye.